Hi everyone, welcome to the Virtual Otherwise 2022 online PowerPoint workshop. My name is An, and I will show you how to prepare a good PowerPoint slides that makes a successful presentation. In this workshop, we will cover some basic PowerPoint design disciplines as well as some tricks to get you confident in your future presentations. So, what is a good PowerPoint presentation? To my understanding, a good presentation is powerful and to the point. A good presentation should be powerful in terms of its communication. This includes not only verbal communication but also visual communication, and there are many ways you can make your slides visually compelling. Also, a good presentation should be to the point, which requires us to be very careful about what we decide to include in our slides. In other words, you might want to avoid big chunks of text, irrelevant image, or other distracting elements. Before we start build a good presentation, let's look at some really bad ones. Here, I collected 4 different types of bad examples from the internet. As the ancient Chinese general Sun Tzu once wrote, "If you know your enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles." So let's get started. Number 1. Too wordy. This is the most common mistake people made when they transfer their paper into presentation. Let's look at this slice. It didn't make a really good first impression to me. There are too many words here. Imagine yourself here reading the text on the slide while listening to the speaker. Will you be able to catch up with other part of it? After all, will you remember any part of it? A slice is not your speaker notes, and you should never read your slides during presentation. Instead, give your audience something different to look at. Use short phrase, even single word to emphasize your point. That's powerful. Also, images, graphic, or even videos will make your statement more compelling. Number 2, fake minimal. So you just learn to avoid too many words on your slides, and it is really easy to go opposite. This slide does has less word, but it's poorly designed and boring. It looked unfinished. If you're really into minimal aesthetics, you need to pay much attention to your font choice, color, and layout. And such design of subtlety might not be your best choice if you don't have enough experiences in graphic design. Number 3, wrong image. Although images are really important in your slides, bad choices can be made. Here are some bad images will ruin your presentation. First, don't mix different image styles in one slide. If you choose to use photos, then stick to photos. In this slide, a mixture of photography, clip art, icons, and sketch looks messy and cheap. Also, you want to avoid using clip art. They are so outdated, unless your presentation is about art form and PC popularization in 1980s. You want to avoid stock image cliches as well. Those images has been circling around the internet for a very long time. Seriously, follow the pandemic protocol and no more handshakes. You also want to make sure your image has a high resolution and in right proportion. I will show you how to enhance image quality in the next session. Number 4, wrong color. I believe there's no ugly color, but you want to use color carefully and thoughtfully. Don't use bright colors as your background color, as they are too visually dominant and will distract your audience. Make sure you have a good color contrast so people can read your content easily. Also, try to keep the number of your color under 5. Too many colors will also distract your audience and make your slides less powerful. Thank you for being patient and went through all these bad slides with me. Now, let me show you a few tricks to make a great presentation slides. Number 1, remove image background. PowerPoint has a lot of built-in features to help you manipulate with your images. Simply click on one photo, go to picture format, and there are a list of different features that you can do with your image. You can correct the brightness and contrast, put it into different colors. There are different artistic effects you can try, and also you can manipulate its transparency. And there are borders and frames of different types that you can choose from. Also, you can crop your image to the better proportion. But today, I want to show you how to remove the background of image. Here I got a photo set of 3. And for some reason, I don't really like the pink background of this photo. So let's click on this photo. Go to Picture Format, Remove Background. And you will see PowerPoint will automatically choose the background for you. But for some reason, it didn't detect the bottom part of this blazer, which I want to keep. So all you need to do is to click on Mark Areas to Keep and simply draw lines on the area you want to keep. After you're done, click on Keep Changes. And now you got an image without a background. Number 2, enhance image resolution. Let me show you some magic. If you have some photos you took in the field work long time ago, you want to include them into your slides, but only to find your photo quality really poor. Here is artificial intelligence to help. Let's go to let'senhance.io. This website uses artificial intelligence to enhance image resolution without the loss of quality. As you can see, it turns a pixelated picture into a really clear high-res. So before you can access to its service, you need to register. Since I've already done that, I will skip this part. You don't necessarily have to pay for the service. It offers you 5 free tries. So let's click on Try for Free. Here, in this window, you can actually drop the image, browse it on the internet, or import from your Google Drive. So let me select the photo. As you can see, this picture is really small. And once the status turns to ready to process, click on Start Processing button on the right bottom corner. It takes some time to process the image. Once it's done, simply click on the Download button and it can automatically download to your computer. Number 3, stock image. There are a lot of ways you can get free stock image from your presentation. PowerPoint has a built-in stock image library that you can easily get access to. Go to Insert, click on Pictures, select Insert Pictures from Stock Image. And here, you can search for thousands of images, including icons, cut-out people, stickers, and even videos. But today, I want to show you a different add-ins that you can access to image. Click on Get Add-ins under Insert and search Pexel. Add. Click on Agree Terms and Conditions and Continue. And you will see Open Pexels on the right of your screen. Click on that. What I like about this Pexels is it allows you to search by color. So you can simply pick a color, red, and I'd like to have a picture of a fish. So now you can see all these fish images in the red color tone. Simply click on one image and it will insert directly onto your slide. Having image selected by color is really important if you want your slides to have a cohesive color theme. Number 4, design ideas. In the new version of PowerPoint, they offered a feature called Design Ideas to help you do layout, so you don't necessarily have to design your slides by yourself. All you need to do is drag all the contents you want on the slides, and you can go to Home, and on the right, you can see the icon of Design Ideas. Click on that, and you can see it automatically generates different layouts according to your content. You can just simply scroll down and try different kinds of layout until you find one you really like. Number 6. Translate. In an international conference, sometimes you want your content presented in multi-languages. PowerPoint has a built-in function that allows you to translate your content really easy. Here, this sentence should be written in Arabic. Let's select this sentence. Go to Review, click on Translate, and here, select the language you want to translate into, and simply insert it onto your slides. And you're done. Number 7, QR for Office. The last trick I want to show you today is to turn your website URL into a QR code. In presentation, it might be hard for your audience to write down the whole URL of your website in a short amount of time. A QR code might help your audience get access to your website easily by simple scan on their smartphone. Let's go to Insert, Get Add-ins, and search for QR for Office. Add that to your add-ins. And on the right part of your screen, simply type in the URL of your website. Here, I will try the Virtual Otherwise conference website. And then you can adjust the size of it, change color, but make sure you have a great color contrast. Otherwise, your smartphone won't detect your QR code easily, and simply insert it on your slides.